I'm Tiffany Lorber, and I'm the director of Primrose School of West Plano, and I'm going to take you on a little tour of our school, talk a little bit about the things that we offer here and our staff, and then also show you some really great tools for communication. So to start off, this is our front door. When you first walk in, you will come to this door. It does remain secured and locked at all times. So we actually have 4 members of management that are on site every day. We have one person that always sits up at the front desk, and their job is to greet and let in any visitors that we have. So this is a secure measure. We do not give out codes to parents or to staff because we do want to physically see everybody that comes to our building and greet them. So once you come inside, you'll go straight here. This is where you clock in. We do have an app that we use for clocking in, and we'll go over the app a little bit more later. But you'll put your PIN in, it will show your children, and that's how you clock them in and clock them out. So we do take attendance every single day that your child is here. The other thing that we have to offer is one of our communication bulletin boards. Every single month we make a calendar just like this, and it details everything that we have going on at the school. So any dress up days, any parties, our breakfast on the go, which is something we offer to parents once a month. We provide breakfast up here for you to take to work with you. Anytime that we might be closed for holidays is also on here. We print this calendar, we also email it to you, so you have access to it through your email. Our puppets are always located here, so for this month we are featuring Benjamin, and Benjamin stands for generosity. He also helps the kiddos with the weather, and I'll show you the puppets when we go into the classrooms as well. And then birthdays, so any student or teacher birthdays that we may have going on in the building, we do like to celebrate, so that's up here as well for you. A little bit further down the hallway, we have our toy drive. So Primrose is big about giving back to the community, so that is something that is really important. We just finished our canned food drive. We collected 1,600 cans, and now we are onto our toy drive for Collin County Advocacy Center. So the other thing is our family of the month. Every month we like to highlight a family that has just been above and beyond for us. We know that you guys do so much for our school, so we like to highlight you any way you can. We put a little bio, pictures of your family up. Our teachers, of course, are extremely important to our school, so any way that we can highlight them, we like to. This month was Miss Rivera. She was our apple of the eye. Miss Rivera has been with us for over 2 years. She teaches our preschool class, and she's fantastic. Anything going on at the school. So we actually just recently did a Thanksgiving lunch for our parents. All of our parents came in and had lunch with their kiddos. We cooked turkey and stuffing and the whole shebang, and we ate in our classrooms, and it's a great way to kind of get to know other parents as well as interact with the teachers in the classroom. So, all right, so we are gonna go down this hallway first. This is gonna be our infant toddler. So these are the infants. These are babies that are 6 weeks all the way up to 2 years old is down this hallway, and we'll just take a quick little look down. We're not gonna go inside any of the classrooms since there are children and for security measures, but we will at least look, and I'll talk a little bit about what we offer. We do have an on-site kitchen, so all of our food is made here at the school. We post our menu right here, and we do try to keep it as healthy as we can, but also things that children are going to eat. So anytime we do pastas or breads, those are gonna be whole grain. Our fruits and vegetables are frozen instead of canned, but we also like to throw in things that children like, so baked chicken nuggets, whole grain, grilled cheese sandwiches, those types of things. Young toddler classroom is here. Miss Katie Suarez, she's actually right up here. She has been with our school since 2005, so she is fantastic. She's a lovely teacher, lots of tenure. She works with our little babies, as well as her 2 assistants are great too. Since we're looking at the bulletin board, our classrooms all have weekly lesson plans outside of them. These do change weekly, and they are age appropriate, but they give you just a good outline of what's going on in the classroom at that time. So a little bit further, today it's Miss Ball's birthday. So again, one of the things we like to do is highlight teachers' anniversaries and birthdays. Miss Ball has been with us for over 3 years. She's a phenomenal infant teacher. She's like a little grandma in there, so with the babies. Another thing about the babies is we do run really low ratios here at Primrose School of West Plano. We actually run a 1 to 4 or 2 teachers to 8. So 8 babies would be the maximum that we would have in our infant classroom. And I know the state of Texas in some classrooms will allow you to go over that. They'll allow you to have 10, but being a Primrose school, we run under that in all of our classrooms. So that's going to be a really important thing to factor in. The other 2 classrooms down here that we have are toddlers. So this is going to be 18 to 24 months. Across the hall is our 2 to 2.5-year-old room. Another important thing to take note of is at Primrose School of West Plano, we have a classroom every 6 months for your child to move into. And so what's really great about that is instead of grouping all of our 2-year-olds into one classroom, we group them 2 to 2.5 and 2.5 to 3. So that way we're really able to focus on those developmental milestones for those 2 different age groups. Potty training is huge. We're going to help you with potty training here at the school as well. Our teachers are awesome. Other thing at the end of the hallway is going to be our splash pad. Of course, it's not running right now because it's winter, but we do have the splash pad for the summertime, and it is awesome. So right here, if you can just envision water shooting up from everywhere, the kiddos wear their swimsuits, have a great time out here, and they get to splash multiple times throughout the summer. So, yeah. We'll go back inside. And I'm going to take you into a classroom. We actually do have a classroom available just so you can see some of the things that we offer here at the school. And this is one of our teachers, Miss Savage. She works in our infant classroom. Hello. And then this is our older infants. We didn't touch on this one, but this is 6 months to 1 year old. Miss Nadia is our teacher in there. She's been with us for over 6 years, as well as her assistant, Miss Taylor's almost at 5. So lots of tenure in our baby rooms. And this is Ashley. All right, and then down here is going to be our resource room for our teachers, so lots of supplies and things that they need. And then this is the classroom we're going to go into. This is actually a pre-kindergarten classroom, and one of the things that's going to set Primrose apart with pre-K is that our teachers are actually degreed teachers. So these are teachers who have gone to school, who have a background in education and that knowledge, because they are the ones that are preparing your kids for kindergarten. So we want to make sure that they know exactly what they're doing. So come on in. Okay, and you can see in the classroom, there's lots of different centers, so science center, dramatic play, hand washing sinks, because hygiene is really important to us. So our goal is to make sure that we keep things clean, sanitized, but we're also teaching the students how to do that as well. So it's very important with our life skills program that we're teaching students how to properly wash their hands and when to do that as well. So tabletop activities, we do lots of our curriculum in small groups. So that's going to be a really important part of our curriculum as well, as our teachers are not doing large group reading or large group math. They actually break it down, pull 4 to 5 kids depending on their class size, and they will do a small group activity with them while also filling out assessments. So assessments are a big part of our school. They start in the infant room, developmental assessments at that point, so when they roll over, when they begin to walk. But as you're going to grow with our school, the assessments are going to go from developmental to more academic, social, emotional is what we're looking at. So we're looking, do they know the certain letters? Do they know the sounds? But also, how well do they play with their friends? Are they sharing? Are they getting along? And then we group all of that together for parent-teacher conferences, and we offer those 2 to 3 times a year or whenever you think that you need one. So just let us know that. Up here is our weather. So I mentioned Benjamin earlier today when we were up front. So Benjamin is also our weather bear, and every morning the students will get to come here and they dress Benjamin based on what the weather is that day. We have a weather helper in our calendar, helper in our helper chart, and that student will get to pick exactly what Benjamin's going to wear. Benjamin loves the weather, but he also loves science. So Benjamin does help the students with science as well during the day. We have 12 of those puppets that help out throughout the day with different things.